Ever wondered what the tournament Twister players use for their setup? Well, they got some tricks up their sleeves, okay? And in this video, I'm just gonna tell you what secret equipment that they use changes the entire scenario of the battlefield. So sit tight, because we're gonna tell you something really important. Welcome tankers to the secret equipment guide. It's me WoTB buzzing in, and here you can see you have this mouse in front of you. Now you've seen mouse being used in esports tournaments often, and there are a few things that people don't really know about. Generally, what people would do with their loadout is you have as much health as you can, or use these chocolates for more DPM, and then go here. Okay, let's have more health. Oh my god, my mouse has 3.2k health. An engine power boost so it gets faster. Well, that absolutely sucks. This is not how you equip your vehicle. You don't know the mouse only has a few weak spots, which is this plate here, these two cheeks on its turret, and that's pretty much it. And in order to avoid getting hit there, you just have to angle properly or wiggle your tank. And what helps to wiggle your tank? It's quite simple. Pick hull, turn rate, equipment, improved control. Now your hull turns faster. Now you go here, you use the improved fuel, and then you use standard fuel as well. What's this gonna do? Well, you're gonna find out right now. And here you can see this harvester camo is absolutely gorgeous. I don't think you can get it anymore, and I got mine for 6.5k gold. Anyways, here's what you can do with this tank. So simply, if you have all these hull turn rotation and stuff on, you can rotate this tank like this. You just wiggle it out so much that it gets really difficult for the enemies to hit you. It's actually really hard to hit when you're wiggling like this. I promise you that. Up here, the IS-7 is in front of me, and it's easy for him to hit me if I'm not moving much, especially if he has the Pramo on. Here's the IS-7 perspective, and now you can clearly see that it's really hard to pen the mouse, especially if it's in an angle like that. So if I start wiggling like this now, it's gonna be really difficult for the IS-7 to shoot me. It just gets really difficult once the tank is having such small weak spots and you start moving them. It constantly switches, like you see the white there, sometimes you see white somewhere else. It gets hard to hit. Now I engage with the mouse in a 1v1 with the IS-7 with almost half of my health, although I use all these wiggling techniques with it and the side script and all of that, okay? Also, the IS-7 is an average player, nothing special of a player, but still you can see how hard it is for an average player to hit the mouse. If it's constantly wiggling, if it's angling, even in the middle of the combat, you can see that it gets really hard, especially if they don't have premium shells on. Here, IS-7 is also a tier 10, and just imagine how hard it would be for tier 9s to hit you. It's absolutely impossible. A lucky shot there hits the track, somehow goes through the track, and now it's really difficult for the IS-7s. Just have a look there, and you keep on hitting your tracks. That's why I always have two modules, repairing modules on the mouse, because people are gonna hit your track a lot. Try to hit the roof of the IS-7 behind there, but I badly miss. And now I'm like, oh boy, this is a bad situation I'm in. Although I'm just gonna angle the turret in such a way, it's gonna be really hard for the IS-7 to hit. Just gonna keep on moving it while keeping an eye on his gun, and he couldn't penetrate. And now I easily finish him off just like that, and there you go. That's how wiggling works, and that's how most esports player, they just avoid getting hit. It doesn't always work, but it works a lot of the time, okay? It works a lot of the time. Look at that, 3000 damage block, just like that. So if you think that's it, then no, that's not all it. I just want to remind you constantly, do not use these provisions. Please keep these ones on, and also give more chance to your tank armor. Instead of saving a few health points, save tons of health points through armor. It always like, what are you gonna do? Save 100 HP while the tank shoots 400? Huh? What about all the TDs over there? What about those tanks with the 560 or 640 alpha? No, bro. You don't need to save hundreds of your health point when you can save thousands of it, okay? Wiggling is really effective. It doesn't always work, but it works most of the time. It works a lot of the time, especially when you're dealing with average players in the battle. It just works always. And this isn't the only tank it works with. You can also use the VK90. Now, VK90 has a formidable turret as well. Although the lower plate is huge compared to the mouse, it's still really formidable. It also turns faster than the mouse. It also works with the VK. I've tried it a lot. It works really well. This isn't the only tank. You have the E50M. If you're on the move, if you're really quick, you're wiggling around with it, there's a high chance the enemy is gonna hit your tracks, okay? That's why I keep 2 of these consumables, because I want to repair my tracks often, okay? I also use these if I'm out of the consumables. I just want my stuff to get repaired as quick as possible, okay? It works with most of the tanks. It also works with the E100. It works quite well with the E100 since it has a box turret as well. That's pretty much it I want to tell you guys. And these things don't really work with these kind of tanks. The i7, they got pike noses, and these vehicles, it's kind of effective with this one if they hit your track. But overall, you don't have any side scraping capability, so that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comment down below. I'll always answer that. You can also DM me on Discord. I always reply to everybody. With that being said, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. WoTB buzzing out.